Now, who can believe all these dumb aliens? But out of all the other cartoon villains, these aliens actually, he had the best chance in taking over the world. But throughout 2 years of my life, when I was as a fan of Flugels and Ben 10, aliens were seen in the light of good. But thanks to Total Dramarama Invasion of the Booger Snatchers, now I see aliens as negative light. But I'm sort of starting to think my life is going somewhere with this. So first there was Flugels, which was one of those shows that didn't even have any bad guys. But now I'm starting to think, what if the Flugels were the bad guys the whole time? And then there was Ben 10, about this kid who finds a watch that allows him to transform into aliens, and he uses the forms to save the world. But then in the first 1 hour special of Ben 10, we were introduced to our first evil alien that I've ever seen in my entire life. This may be a coincidence. But then in the third 1 hour special, Vilgax nearly he joins the list of reformed cartoon villains because he actually helps Ben save the world. But aliens are still the bad guy in that one. But this time it wasn't Vilgax, it was copies of Shock Rock. And then I finally moved on to a Total Dramarama. So, the first episode I actually literally seen was Aquarium for a Dream. But after a while I did finally get to see the episode Free Chili. But in that episode, Harold leads us to the message. The message is that aliens are evil. I used to never believe that. Cause until the Invasion of the Booger Snatchers episode, I still kept Ben 10 in my heart. But awkwardly, Harold finally proves his theory. But later in the series, Harold's theory proven to be right. When in the episode Invasion of the Booger Snatchers.
True, but I was referring to those guys. Yes! 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 That is strange.
And after seeing this episode, I noticed that Cody was hypnotized, and just when everyone discovers he was, the story was over! So then I was all like, goodbye forever, Ben 10 and Flugels! So there's a moral of my life here, and that's never trust an alien. Worst 2 shows of my life. Who could believe that not 1, not 2, but 3 times in my life, aliens were seen in negative light. So, Jude, you were wrong about aliens being good. So?
Time for the You Were Wrong dance. Pick an apple, put it in the basket. Pick an apple, put it in the basket. Roll that boat. Dig a hole, shake it like a quick. Shake it like a quick.
So wrong, Jude was so wrong, so wrong, Jude was so wrong.
Now, because of the hypnotism, I noticed that these aliens were different from other cartoon villains. But one thing is, I just can't believe I used to be on their side. But still, these aliens were different from other cartoon villains. So, Plankton went to his evil ways because of jealousy. Discord went to his evil ways because of his love for causing chaos. The Hive from Teen Titans Go, well, we don't really know. But unlike King Sombra, when the aliens hypnotized all of the daycare, they made everyone do ridiculous stuff. While King Sombra from MLP, he just has got everyone into slavery. But unlike King Sombra, the aliens had a whole daycare to hypnotize. So let's see a Minecraft daycare episode where aliens invade. And almost everyone's hypnotized. Oh. And it would technically be a reference to this Total Dramarama episode. As long as they don't go through that portal. I hate it when they go through that portal. But now let's take a look at some of the other cartoon villains in the world and compare them to the aliens' plan. So, there's Burger Beard from the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water, which Rainbow DJ Dash, I know you've probably seen it. I don't really know what drove him to be a bad guy. Probably his greediness for being a pirate. I don't know what drove this guy, or this guy. But let's just say the aliens had emotions too. Because when the UFO got towed by the towing company, I don't even know how the people didn't know it was an alien spaceship. I guess they probably didn't have a sticky note on it that said, "This is an alien spaceship." So no wonder the police didn't understand. So when the UFO got towed, the alien was just screaming and yelling. And let's also say, I know the only way to defeat these aliens was with birds. But normally reasonable, since they did look like worms. Well, this is Invasion of the Booger Snatchers episode. It was pretty weird, and free chili. I guess it was heads up for this episode the whole time. Well, I'd really like to see an episode where these alien guys return, and then all the kids discover, or that they just want full world domination. Then they'll tell them, since they already have their own planet, they already have a full world domination. And then Harold will just be all like, "Bleh!" and then Jude will be all like, "Yay!" And then the aliens will just go home, leave everybody alone, and send them random letters every so often. A great friendship lesson, if you ask me. So what do you think about this? Please let me know in the comments. This is Elena Shy, signing out.